You know what? Some of us don't actually hate attention. We just hate that emotionally vulnerable, exposed feeling. I know you feel that. I know you understand exactly what I mean. We feel like we put ourselves out there, right? And then we get slapped down. And so then instead of either one, letting that be the person who, treated us that way, let it be their fault, their problem, we take it on internally. And we begin to mask, protect, hide ourselves under phrases like, I'm an introvert. Well, you're not. I mean, maybe you are, but a lot of you aren't. Oh, well, when I'm on camera, when I speak to people, I'm just awkward. No, you're not. You're just you. What about inconsistent? Most of the people that I know, they really don't struggle with consistency in their posting. That doesn't mean that you can tell every single day. You can set your clock by, it's 12:02 p.m. on Central Standard Time, and Steve Kidd is immediately gone live. I mean, it's close. It's almost always in the noon hour, but not always exactly like that. But it may be, or maybe it isn't even, that we just aren't comfortable feeling exposed. Why is that? How much of it has to do with some comment somebody made that, let's be real, they don't even remember they made it. They're off living their life. They're having this massive impact on you. There's the old saying that says, people are living in your head rent free. That kind of a situation. And they're out there. Now, some of these people, there's two groups of them. There's random people that said things that really massively affected us. There's also, very specifically people that have done some really awful things. Two different categories, but it still stays in the same place because these people, they're off living their life. They're doing their thing. Many of them are happy, they're thriving, they're, having a great life. And we're stuck living in those words that they said. Those words that if we could approach them, could confront them on that, they probably wouldn't even remember. They'd be like, what are you talking about? I don't remember saying that. Or they flat out deny it and say, I didn't ever do that. But we become afraid of the exposure and we give ourselves all of these reasons because it feels so temporary. It feels so unreal. It feels like it's not breaking through. And what we do is we polish ourselves, we change our message up, we try to fit into some kind of a standardized box. How many of you, like me, have joined coaching after coaching after coaching program and followed their systems and their programs and done it exactly that way and never really gotten the traction that that person was getting, that person even promised you were going to get, because you weren't being you. I know it's me. I know that's so true. We hide those deeper parts of us. We keep from the world that thing that, we just know we can't share with them because they would hate us. They wouldn't like us. Till we eventually get to the place where we're sharing a message. And if you went back and you listened over the course of this last year to the messaging, look at May of last year of my lives. Don't really. But I mean, if you did, you'd see me going on for about 20 to 30 to 45 minutes about clarity, consistency, and connection. And those are real and those are true. And talking about books and those kind of things. But those are all surface level things. Those are all things that keep me from being real and raw with you. And saying, hey, you know what? I hide and have hidden, and most people don't really know who I am, and they don't see that Romeo snark of me, the deeply, powerful, sensual, practical, real version of who I am. We're getting a call from Spam Risk. Pardon me for a second while we quiet them, you know, and we do all those things. Hey, the good player, how are you? Um, we end up feeling invisible, even though we're consistently posting. Even if you're doing like I recommended to you a year ago, and you're going live every single day, you don't feel the traction, you don't feel the visibility because you're not being you. UG boy, glad to have you here with us. So the question really becomes, do you think your fear is really visibility? Or is there a story you're telling yourself that is more about what you would experience emotionally if you just shared the real you? UG boy, I'm doing really good today. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Cynthia, thanks for being here and thanks for telling me I'm the best. I appreciate that. That's really awesome. I appreciate it when you guys come in. And just a few little, come in, say hi's, those kind of things. Those are really cool. I mean, I've done so many of these lives to literally no comments, no anybody. And it's affirming. And you know what the secret is? Just being me. I'm just putting the me out there, sharing my crap with the world, being real and raw and visible and valuable, and wanting to have a conversation with you. So, again, the question is, do you think your fear is actually visibility, or is it the emotional expectation of what you say and that emotional exposure? I'd love to hear from you. I hope you're happy, safe, warm, and loved. That you know how much I appreciate you. That you will join me again tomorrow. And until then, that you have a great week.